Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Kensthetic, and I'm here with you guys today with a new video. So as you guys can see, new setup once again. I'm basically using my Canon 80D camera with my 15mm lens, and I still have my two softboxes, my ring light, and I have my reflector underneath me. So we'll see how I feel about this quality in this setup here. So it's gonna be a little bit of juicy, it's gonna be a little bit of tea, but most importantly, I want you guys to take away the tips that I have for people who are influencers, content creators, people who are aspiring influencers. I feel like there's a lot of tips that will be in this video that you can benefit from. So that is the most important takeaway from this video. So if you guys are interested in hearing my story time and the tips and lessons that I learned, then go ahead and keep on watching. Before we get started, make sure you guys subscribe to my channel. Just hit the red subscribe button down below. Join the family. Give this video a big thumbs up if you enjoy, and drop a comment down below with any questions, thoughts, suggestions, anything that may be on your mind after watching this entire video. And without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so straight into the story time, okay? So on July 18th, 2018, I received an email from an individual who claimed to do influencing for a brand. I'll say allegedly because I'm not sure if they actually do or if it was a lie, or I don't know. So basically they emailed me about an opportunity that they had, and I was very interested in working with the brand at the time. As I mentioned, this was in 2018. So at this time, like, I was just getting started with my brand. I was just getting started with like building my Instagram page and my personal branding. So I was like, okay, this sounds like a great opportunity. So I'm not gonna say the brand that this collaboration was for, but I'll say that the item that they were trying to market was a pair of sneakers. So the person hit me up and they said, we're excited to let you know about our new collaboration with blank for some sneakers. Please read the below details and apply if you're interested and available to participate. So first of all, I don't know where this person got my email from. I didn't sign up for anything at the time. Right now, I am a member of 4, and that's where you go and you can see like different bulletins and sign up for opportunities. But at that time, I was not using 4, so I was just like, I don't know how this person got my email, but they got it. And this was also not the email I had in my Instagram bio. So I don't know how they got my email, but I didn't think of that at the time. But the first thing you want to think about whenever you get an email about a collaboration or working with a brand is, one, is the email address valid? Is there like an @ whatever the brand is at the end of their email? Also, another thing I like to do just in general is whenever someone emails me on behalf of a brand, I look at their name on LinkedIn. I'll go ahead and put their name, the company name, and LinkedIn in Google, and LinkedIn will let me know if the person really works with the brand or not. So those are just some tips of things that I've learned over the past almost 2 years that you should do whenever you get contacted by a brand. Oh, so the date said by July 20th or within 1 week of receiving the product, you have to post. Mind you, I received this email July 18th, so I'm just like, if I did get the product tomorrow, you wanted me to post it the day after? Like, what? I'm thinking of it now, but at the time, I was just like, oh my God, like, you know, a brand wants to work with me. Girl, no. The guidelines were 1 post, permanent static Instagram photo, so 1 photo on my Instagram feed that would stay, that conveys your story with the sneakers, styled, blah, blah, blah. Please also post at least 1 Instagram story to accompany your static post in a way that creatively showcases the shoes, i.e. like an unboxing. Content, show and tell your story as to how you have altered a traditional path to success. And the selection process, they said not everyone who applies will be chosen. We are only selecting about 100 influencers who apply to... I swear every time I want to record, that hood be acting up. We are only selecting about 100 influencers who apply to participate. And the payment will be in a pair of the sneakers of your choice and a $100 Amazon gift card. Please select the shoes of your choice based on a link and a photo that they put, and click the link to apply. Boom. So I went ahead and applied on July 18th, and I posted, the post is still Instagram page, but I probably posted it within a week of receiving the sneakers. So I posted the unboxing on my story. I posted the picture on my Instagram feed. So now I'm like, okay, now it's time for the second part of my payment, my $100 Amazon gift card. So I emailed her back on August 20th, and I said, hi, blank. I hope all is well. I have followed the guidelines above and have not received my Amazon e-gift card. Please let me know if there's any additional information that I have to provide. So now the brand is emailing me back. Like, the email is coming specifically from the brands, and they're like, hi Kenny, first of all, my name is Kendra, and in the application where I applied, I put my name was Kendra. So I'm like, Kenny, like, okay, cool, whatever. So they said, hi Kenny, as stated in the posted instructions, payment $100 Amazon gift card will go out via email net 30 upon campaign close. So 30 days from the date the campaign closes. Mind you, I still don't have a date that the campaign closes. So I emailed back. So that was August 20th, 2018. So on January 3rd, 2019, I remember like, hey, I still didn't get my payment. So I emailed back on January 3rd, 2019, and I said, hi, blank, Happy New Year. I hope all is well. I'm reaching out to follow up on the $100 gift card that I was informed would be sent out after the close of the blank campaign. Please let me know when I can expect to receive it. I didn't receive a response. So on June 18th, 2019, I said, hi, I hope all is well. I'm following up 6 months after not receiving a response to follow up on my payment for a campaign that I worked on. Please advise either when the campaign will close or when I can expect to receive my payment of the Amazon gift card, which is stated above. No response. So I emailed back today because I knew I was going to do this video, and I said, hi, blank. I hope all is well. I am following up almost a year after working with you on this campaign. Well, it was 2 years, but you stated that I will receive a $100 Amazon gift card as a part of my compensation for this campaign. If I do not receive a response, my legal team will pursue with further action. Looking forward to hearing from you soon. Boom. So, a couple of things. I have my notes in a document. The first mistake that I made with this whole situation was not receiving a contract for this campaign. So whenever you're working with a brand, whether you're providing them content, you're working an event with them, you always want to make sure that there is a contract in place that says what you will deliver to them, what they're expecting in return, any payment terms, any exclusivity of you in the contract, any regulations as far as where the content will be posted, any dates that apply to whatever work you're performing. You always want to make sure you have a contract, and that was my first mistake. So you always want to make sure you have a contract. I do want to do a video more in depth about contracts, what you should see in a contract, what you should not see in a contract, what red flags you should look for in a contract. So that video will be coming soon. But just to make a long story short, you always want to make sure that you have a contract. And also, a lot of times what happens is the brand will send you the contract and you sign it, and it's like, okay, boom, we in business, we doing work. No, that is not the end. You always want to make sure that you get the contract signed by the brand or by the individual you're working with back, because that acknowledges the brand's responsibility in whatever agreement you guys are making. So you always want to make sure that you review the contract, which I'll discuss more in my next video, and you get that signed copy back from the brand. Also, as I stated, as a part of the contract, you always want to make sure that there is a clear explanation, a clear date of when the campaign will end, if that's the case, that if that's a determination of payment, or what date you should expect payment. If you have to submit an invoice, where should you submit it to? What is the payment terms? Is it net 30 days, net 90 days, net 180 days? Whatever the case is, you want to make sure that is within the contract. Another thing that I feel like I did wrong in this situation was that I took forever to follow up. I'm not even going to lie. I'm not going to sit here and act like I'm perfect. One thing that I struggle with and I'm aware of and I'm trying to work on now is following up in a more timely manner. And not even just like with my brand or with being an influencer, but in general, like even text messages. If you're my friend and you're watching this and you text me, I'm pretty sure we have gotten to something at least one time of you basically saying that I did not text you back in a sufficient amount of time. That is just something that, I don't know, I read things and I'm like, okay, cool, I'll respond later, or I don't want to deal with this right now, so I'm gonna put it off and put it off and put it off, and then when I finally decide to deal with it, it's kind of too late. So with me specifically, I took too long to respond. There's no reason why I'm emailing somebody 6 months after I do work for them, asking them to follow up on payment. So that was a mistake that I made. Also, along the way of me emailing her, I learned the trick of searching people on LinkedIn. So I did put her name in, I put the brand, and I put LinkedIn in Google. Like, I searched her and she came up. But today when I went to email her to follow up, because I knew I was doing this video, she never responded. So I mean, she didn't pop up in LinkedIn. Like, I don't know if she doesn't work for the brand anymore, or if she deleted her profile, or if she was really like a real person. I do not know. But I did get the shoes. I did do the post. The shoes seemed to be real. Don't know if they were really real. But I didn't really like mind. I don't know if it was because it wasn't like a monetary compensation, or if it was because it was, not to say it was only $100, but it was $100. And another thing that I found with this situation that I did wrong, or I could have done better, is whenever a brand contacts me, or whenever a brand contacts you to ask to do work with you, you should always respond and ask, like, is this a paid opportunity, or let them know what your rates are, because they're contacting you because they see value in what you're doing. They're not just finding you on Instagram, or, you know, like, they found you. They see the work that you do, they appreciate the work that you do, and they want you to work with their brand. So it's like, if you want to work with me, you're gonna have to pay me my rates, pay me the amount that I know I'm worth. So the fact that I didn't try to renegotiate or even let them know what my rates were at the time was another mistake that I made. But now when people contact me to work with them, like if you're a brand new, contact me to work with me, the first thing that I always respond back when they tell me, you know, what they want, whether it's, you know, an Instagram post or whatever, I always respond and I say, hey, like, you know, I will be interested. Here are my rates below. That way from the jump, we're not wasting each other's time. They're not saying like, oh, you know, I'm getting this work for free, and I'm just like, are they gonna pay me? Like, the first thing I always say is, it's gonna cost you, basically. Like, it's gonna cost you. This is how much it's gonna cost you. I want you to know from now, and that way, you know, we're not wasting each other's time. Okay, so that is another tip that I have. So I never shared like this story with any of my friends. I know people are watching this like, girl, you never told me this. But not to say I was embarrassed. I guess I was more so embarrassed at the time, because I'm like, damn, like, I really got played. Like, y'all really played me. But I was just talking to my sister about this the other day. I'm like, nobody is gonna play me now, because I feel like I've learned so much through the experiences that I had, and through, like, you know, working with different people, working with different brands, working events, working campaigns, that I feel like I have enough experience at the point that I'm at to know how much I'm worth, to know what work I'm willing to do, to know what work I'm not willing to do, to know, you know, what to expect and what I should be giving to the table when it comes to working with brands and just being an influencer overall. So that's my little story time. Your girl got played, and I just wanted to share this experience with you all so that it doesn't happen to any of you guys. If you guys are new, if you guys are in the game, these are some tips that you can apply with your personal brand and working with other brands to make sure that you never get played, okay? And to make sure that you actually get paid. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this story time. That's all I have for today's video. If you guys did not watch my previous video about how you can get paid as an influencer and content creator, make sure you guys go ahead and check that video out. I also shared some gems and some tea there so that you guys can figure out, you know, different ways that you can get paid on your platform, whether it's YouTube, whether it's Instagram. So make sure you guys check that video out. Also, I am gonna do a part 2 because y'all liked it so much. I received so much positive feedback on that video, and I was so happy because I was so nervous, kind of like, who the hell is gonna listen to me? Are people gonna learn? Do people already know this? But you guys seem to have learned a lot from that video, so I will be doing a part 2. That video should be posted early next week, so look out for that video. But make sure you guys comment whether it's below on this video or that video, and let me know if there's anything else you guys want me to address. I will be doing more story times about my experience as an influencer because it's been very interesting, and I've learned so many things that I feel like I need to share with you guys, so that if you're a new influencer or an old influencer, you guys you know, y'all know what time it is and y'all don't have to learn on your own, okay? So that's all I have for today's video. Before you head out, make sure you guys subscribe. Hit that red subscribe button down below. Give this video a big thumbs up if you enjoy, and drop that comment down below. And until tomorrow's video, because I'm posting each and every day of quarantine period, make sure you guys have on your post notifications, and I will see you guys tomorrow.